is that fat shaming is the practice of humiliating someone just because of their weight. When you pass on critical comments on someone's weight or size, that's how simple it is. What people think, we blame media for fat shaming, but in reality, fat shaming comes from home.
No, never.
Okay, they is the wrong word. Mostly probably my dad, I guess. So nothing, he would just comment on what I'm eating or tell me just stop eating now, or must I eat all of it, or do I have to eat, stuff like that.
Let's closely look at the important reasons which makes parents critically compliment on the weight of their very own beloved children. Some of their unintentional humiliation can lead to serious heartbreaks and development of a lower self-esteem. Parents who have always struggled with their body image have absorbed cultural messages that overvalue thinness, hence, they don't want their children to suffer the same. However, they should consider that by speaking kindly about their body, their child will learn that positive feelings are not dependent on a particular weight. As a parent and his child stands in front of the mirror, they should instead celebrate what makes each of them special in their own way. Parents tend to protect their kids from every sort of possible humiliation.
But I would, of course, I'm more conscious about their health. Generally, I want them to eat healthy because I feel that's such a big, problem in the future, considering the kind of processed food that's out there. But no, definitely not. I would not want my girls to ever be conscious of their body or feel that they had to be a certain way to please someone else.
Yes, the main thing was health issue.
Parents have to keep the fact on page that there's so much focus on healthy eating these days that it can be confusing for them to know how to feed their children. A major setback is the complimenting or commenting on other people's weight. We should still consider this completely unintentional.
To achieve that, parents often comment about their sons, or more often their daughters' bodies, and even monitor their eating habits.
I would hear things like, do you really need to be eating that? Or, Gabriella, that's not good for you. Stop eating that. You should be eating salad. You should be eating vegetables.
Fat shaming children can have numerous detrimental consequences on them, especially if it comes from parents. These effects include binge eating, inactivity, social isolation, depression, frustration. In short, it impacts their mental condition as well as their practical.
People develop low self-esteem, or worse, in the worst case, eating disorders such as bulimia or anorexia.
पहले तो लगता था, लेकिन अब मुझे पता चल गया कि ये सही कहते हैं मानते हैं.
Usually joke around, but kind of hurts when you say it.
Why does it hurt when your parents say it?
Because they're words. Words hurt like knives.
A study about parental perception of weight status and weight gain was conducted by Eric Robinson and Angelina R. Sutton, which was published in the Pediatrics Journal. It concluded that contrary to popular belief, parental identification of children is not protective against further weight gain. In fact, it leads to children gaining further weight when they grow up.
When we interviewed people from different cultures, we asked them three main questions. Firstly, do you think fat shaming is an issue which is cultural? A French girl, Sheila Shanks, responded that yes, it is an issue which is cultural. In the French culture, it is very prevalent. Last year, the French Ministry of Health reported that obesity levels among 9 and 10-year-olds had fallen to just 3.6%. In France, parents take pride in their child's appearance because they feel like it's an extension of their education. Now, parents have full support of the authorities, whereby vending machines have been banned in school, recreation is about running, jumping and letting out steam, and pupils get a well-balanced diet.
Body shaming is indeed an issue here in Germany and Europe for that matter.
I think fat shaming is a very global issue, and Bangladesh is not any different. People are going to objectify girls, and they're going to subject them to very international standards of beauty, regardless of where they come from and what the indigenous features are like.
We have the 5th highest rate of childhood diabetes in the world. That's not a statistic to be proud of.
Fat shaming कुछ घटा मसला ना पर पख्तूनों के लक पेड़ खल के चाहिए आगू मजाक खल कड़ी रुबासी और माते ऐसे बचपन के मुंगा खुद हम पेड़ खल के लक मजाक पे कल रुबासो और अगर टाइम खुवाड़ो पता रहता ना वो चगलत खबर हो पर वैसे मशरान तुम कल बुरू वो आगूम दसे मजाक उबासी जो
disorder that was causing him to gain weight, but others didn't agree. They just thought he was a victim of China's little emperor syndrome. This is when Chinese parents spoil their kid rotten because of the one child only rule.
Weight is not a problem over here in KSA because all the children are having the same, all the children are having more than required weight on average required in the world. So what they can do, they can have exercise in future, but right now they need food and nutrition so that they can build their bodies. Thank you.
Children have become victims to constant judgments from their parents, and we need to convey them to talk about body size in a way that does not make the child feel insecure. Kids have the tendency to take in whatever information they have been given, and it is the parents' responsibility to provide positive messages to them in order to boost their well-being and self-esteem. Kids fundamentally admire their parents. Make your child understand that regardless of him or her being overweight, you get to celebrate with them that whatever body type their kid may be, they are special. Make a child accept the way they will help to promote well-being, mental health, and acceptance of their body flaws. If a parent is concerned about the physical weight of the child, then they could provide healthy food to help them influence into eating proper and balanced meals. Make sure that you're well connected with your child if he or she is being bullied at school. If you believe that your child is being teased way too often at school or any other social settings, talk to them and make them open up immediately and bring the problem to the surface, as that will relieve all the tension within that child. Praise their positive traits so that they keep their self-esteem at a high note before they are being met with challenging topics. A family should create healthy changes as a whole in ways that are more efficient and effective, like limiting sugary drinks at home or having the child to walk to school instead of driving them. Aside from that, jokes need to be turned into teachable moments, whatever the age your child might be.
And remember, beauty is much more than weight and shape. You are beautiful, all of you.